There are a lot of reasons that a motor will surge. A lot of modern motors no longer have throttles where you can set the RPM that you prefer, and that's the ones we're focusing on today.
We're ready to go.
Okay. When you have one that's surging, the first thing you'd want to do is take the gas out, clear the tank, make sure it's completely empty, and put fresh gas in. And then start it and then run it for a minute or maybe 5 minutes to see if the surge goes away, because you want to give it an opportunity to clear all the old gas out of the carburetor. The next thing you'd want to check is the air filter. If the air filter is dirty, it's going to surge. It just is. That's how it works. Put a new air filter in it. It's a $5 investment in a $200 tool. And on the 500E in particular, because it does not have a throttle cable, the throttle is automatically set with a little float, a governor that controls exactly how high the RPM is. And it's designed that way so that when you get a load on the blade, it'll speed the engine up a little bit so that it won't stall. That's all good and dandy when it works correctly. But on this motor, they very rarely work correctly. So we went through this one and we put new gas in it. We ran it for a few minutes and it actually ran pretty good, but it was surging like there was no tomorrow. We put a new air filter in it, no change. We went through the linkage to make sure that everything was turning freely, because sometimes just a linkage that's sticky would do it. On this one, everything was perfectly free when we started. So here's what we did next to make it run. We pulled the carburetor apart and cleaned it all up. And you'll see a lot of people talk about rejetting carburetors. And, you know, rejetting the carburetor may work in some cases, but the carburetor is designed for the motor, and rejetting it just means you're going to use a whole lot more gas when you're running, and it's going to run rich in foul plugs. So I don't recommend doing that until you've tried all of these steps. So now, we're going to try to adjust the idle up just a touch by bending this bar just a little bit. Now you don't want to bend it too far, because this will affect the idle of your engine. Unfortunately, I can't do it with the camera right there. So now if you look at the difference, it's bent just a touch. So let's see what that does. After 3 or 4 or 5 adjustments, we got that bar to the point where the idle's not too high and the surging is 99% gone. This little motor, especially the 500E, is a surging motor. It just is. We could have taken this apart and put a new governor in it while we were at it, but this is a simple fix that most people can do at home. Remember, try the first steps first. If you've got bad gas in it, there's no adjustment you can make. If the air filter is completely caked on with dirt and whatnot, this adjustment won't help at all. So follow the steps in the video and don't adjust that bar until the very last step. I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you all subscribe.